I'm ready to kill.
Right. Assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Here's AI.
Wentz will try again on 2nd down.
Good pick, boy.
Ball here, it's intercepted.
Good pick, boy.
Picked off at the 28, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. That late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some
points. Around got killed.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd down, Bridgewater.
Come on, how can you not hold that block and I'm moving where you need him to be?
So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Jaguars out on top. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this 2nd half. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the 2nd half gets underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Now Leonard Fournette. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Bridgewater now. Left side complete. Safarian Jenkins.
That's what we do to little niggas.
They do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. He got 29 yards that time.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Able to get a couple here, won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
2nd and goal from the 1. They give it to him right tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
This Cowboy defense trying to hold them out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal. He may try and run for this. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th.
How about the fellas with the stars on the side of their helmets rising up on defense? We always hear about the Cowboys' rushing offense. Their rush defense is pretty good as well, I think, because they're so cohesive. Defensive line, linebackers really work well together.
And Lambeau will put this one through, and that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So another good job defensively because they've allowed 3 trips into the red zone, but only the 2 field goals.
Yeah, that's the bend but don't break, isn't it? And they really didn't get broken at all because if you're running off the field having allowed a few field goals and 2 trips in the red zone, you've actually come out ahead.
Shut the door, man.
Flip it over to the other side. The offense,
you
they'll have to cash in for 6.
I'm just tired of you right now.
Offense now,
Shut the door, yeah.
For their first possession
of
the second half.
With my fucking door shut, her crib should be in there. You should have been and done that shit. You haven't. Now I gotta be extra quiet. I got a fucking door shut.
Kick started for them, and you know at the half they discussed
not that loud, man.
how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half you're really scripting more like 8 to 10, kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Oh, she wasn't asleep?
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now Wentz throwing on second down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Do I want anything? Yeah, I do.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass.
Some ice.
What a fucking God.
You right down here, huh?
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. He can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that'll bring up 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. On for his second punt and take a repeat of his first. Fielded at the 20. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it. If you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Dalvin away and bring up second down.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Out there by themselves, y'all.
On second down, Bridgewater again. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cole.
Come on, baby. You got
He'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They got to take a deep breath.
That's a piss-poor, piss-poor job of blocking, boy.
No gain on the play there, second down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Wentz going to throw.
The B. That's it.
That's terrible, man.
Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs. It's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Man. What's up, man?
Trying to get the run game going. This is Fournette. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
With Fournette. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Play fake. Bridgewater. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4.
That's it all here.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Off the play fake, Bridgewater. Rolling to his right. Leads down.
Come on. That's on me. I don't know what
the
the
25
fuck I was
now at the
looking at.
24. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
My God.
Way to miss, Chuck. Way to miss, Chuck.
Oh, my
Third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try to push it in with Fournette, and this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Right with that shit.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Here's Bridgewater. Steps away to his left. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Tommy Bohannon, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
To throw, Bridgewater. Flush to his right.
I keep fucking missing, man.
To bump the lead up 2 more.
Defense keep doing what y'all been doing.
Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Tackle. See how they attack him here. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Wentz to throw on 2nd down. Out to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. A.J. Boye with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. They begin with a run by Fournette.
Come on, 70. You got to get your big ass up.
He goes down. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
What's going to happen? You got clapped up.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Running left, it's Fournette. Room here to run.
Let's go. Let's go, Fournette.
And now nothing but great out of him. And he's going to be marked down deep in Dallas
this is piss poor. This is for real piss poor, bro.
Big man
Piss poor performance.
76 yards.
Yeah, it's piss poor.
Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after
this.
this.
That shit's weak, man. I have no offense at all. Like, I have 0 offense. Running the ball is kind of hard on here.
They keep it with Fournette on 1st down. And this time they're able to bottle him up.
That run right there gave him, man, fuck.
Officially no gain on the
play.
It's 2nd down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second
Listen,
down
OG,
play.
damn that hurt with that run on third. Yeah, I know it hurt, nigga.
They'll run with Fournette.
What a chuckle, dude.
Man, every time I
sets him up first and goal. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
But don't blitz now,
right. You know what else he's doing?
Bro.
He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Hell no.
Throwing here, Bridgewater. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in 1 game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
3rd and goal for Bridgewater.
Go!
And
we'll take another set.
And whistles, and they take their final timeout with
what you call
7
the
seconds
timeout
left.
for?
I ain't know that much time. I ain't know
Someone's
how much time
defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal. Now brings up a decision on 4th down.
And his kick is good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later. Another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
Well, in this one, partner, we had some action all the way down to the final whistle.
Hell no, it wasn't. You got a good game. My offense played like
I had a
that.
good run.
Man.
Defense played decent.
That's the thing with my whole team, bro. Defense always plays good enough to win. Offense can't put no points up yet. I haven't got used to the offense
as they get their record up
it's
to
a lot harder.
4-2. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road.
Yeah, he busted me off first week of the first game of the first week. Did he dust me out? I think he won by like 10, 6
for my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew. I'm Brandon Gaunt. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everybody.
Can't keep losing like this, bro.
They just eat, goddamn.